Hello everybody, it's Catherine, and I am going to do a bit of work in the aquatic journal. Now I've done quite a lot with it, and yeah, it's getting quite full. I've put some ephemera in and done some decorating, but I've got all these tags and bits and bobs, and I need to see where they're going to fit, because I don't know where they're going to fit, and we'll see. We'll take it from there. So the inside of our cover that we did in slow stitch, and yeah, got some lovely fabric there. So let's have a look what we need. So there's enough on there. Want something, a big tag to go in there, but that's not going to be, that's too big. I wonder if we ought to though just cut a bit off. What else have we got that's big that would go in there? We've got a little booklet. Will that go in? Will you go in, Mr. Fish? Oh yes. Yes, he will. So, oh, look how perfect that is. Just where we needed it. Just where we needed it. That bit of fluff. Yeah. So I hope you're doing okay. We've had a few days off. Felt a bit off it actually, but I think it's the second week since we had our jab, and after we'd had our first vaccine we felt a bit woolly headed and off it, and it's been the same this time, and just felt a bit off it. So you know, if you feel a bit off it, I'm here to make you feel better. So there's no point in filming if I'm feeling off it, because I talk rubbish at best of times, don't I? Get befuddled at best of times without when my brain's fuddled. Right, he's coming out of there. Look at him. He'll go there nicely. Right, we've got a belly band. What we're going to put in there? Well, this signature's already got a booklet now. Let's have a look. Will that tag go in there? Yeah, do we like that one? I think so. I think so. Let me just see what other... Got more stuff here. It looks like a bomb's hit it on here. Do we need a plain one? Perhaps a plain one would be nice. That might be nice with a bit of stitching down there. Yes, I like that. We'll have that one instead. A tag to go in here. Let's see what we've got here. I've got oh no, I've put a... Oh no, you see, I can't have that in there. I've put a book in there. I can't have two books on this signature. Take that out, and let's see, put that tag in. There we go. It'll go in there. This, 2 plain pages. I've got a little bit of trim. No, make it too thick. That I've done in blue specially, so, a roll. Put a bit of that down actually. We'll put a bit of that down. So we're getting plenty of April showers. The weather's awful. It's gone back to being so cold. It's freezing. Absolutely freezing. Tried to snow yesterday, can you believe? I mean, it was 20 degrees a fortnight ago. Sat out, it was lovely. And then yesterday tried to snow. We do have weird weather in April though. We have a lot of sprinkly showers. Oh, we may, aren't we? David's shouting at me. We may. We're May. We have a lot of sprinkly showers in May. Oh, April showers in May. See, I told you, didn't I? What did I say? What did I say? Fuzzy head. Right. I've been putting a little bit of stuff on there. I feel like I want a bit of a... Oh, that's nice. Oh, lost my page now. No, I want it on there. Now, where are my altered paper clips that I made? Did I make these with you? Can't remember now. I'll have a shell. See if this shell, and then that will go on the other side. So actually, I'm going to put that paper clip on there. And then on the other side, we've got this shell. And I want to stick a fish on there. I've used a full kit of Aquatic 1 and then Aquatic 2, which is the ephemera, and I've printed a few extra background pages out, and then I've done extra fish, extra fussy cutting page, just so I've got plenty of yeah, he can go there, can't he? Plenty of fish to put on, because there's a lot of space, a lot of plain space, you know, writing space or space to put stuff on. You know, your own craft now, because that's... Let's stick it that way. Let's stick it that way. I've got blue ink all over me because I've been inking these pages. I just thought the blue, I'm really loving these. I sent for 2 to try from Stampin' Up, because I saw somebody using them. I think it's Carol Tinson that uses them. Oh, and I love them. I love them. They're really nice, really juicy. But yeah, I got it all over. I got it all over messy time, messy play. Right, the middle of this, I feel that it needs a bit of something on it. And let's have a look. We don't want... I've got so many pages to go. We could do with a nice... see, I've got to be careful because the bulk now. We'll do a nice journaling card. Let's see what I've got journaling card wise. I've got that one, but I want to put that in something because I'm going to paper clip it on. I need, just bear with me 2 seconds. I am going to get my ribbon scrappies out. My lacy paper clips, because we don't want the fish on everyone, do we? I'm back. I'm scrunching up onto my chair. Right, actually I found this one. This will be perfect. There we go. I'll put that one up there. I'll put that one on with that. That's it. There we go. And I've got some dangles and things to put on there. Now, do we just put a little bit of that on? Yeah. You won't believe it's not like me to have stuff everywhere, but I've got that much ephemera made. For those of you that are new, I can't talk, look. Those of you that are new, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. And yeah, I'm making this with David's new digital, called Aquatic, and the backgrounds are all his own art. And I'm loving it. All these fish, not something that I would have ever done. He came up with, he just fancied doing it, and I love it. I'm right enjoying working with it. I'm enjoying these fishies. So there, I'm just going to put a couple of clips just to hold that down because it's a bit there we go. Yeah, I like that better. There we've got, might put another one in, I'll see how we go. I've got, in fact, I've got some plain ones as well that I haven't put any toppers on. But perhaps I could put one in there. Yeah, yes, I'll put that one in with it. So we've got a fishy there. There's nothing needed there. There. Right, I think this needs something on here. Let's have a look, see what we've got. That's a nice one. And I've got a blue clip which will go nice with it. There we go. So I thought if I start clipping a lot of these in now, because then they can come out if it starts getting too bulky. Right, I have got a pocket here, and we've got a fish. He can go in there. I say that as if I don't expect to find a fish, don't I? Oh, look, a fish. And there's another little one there, so that looks nice. Oh, don't want you to, that's too small then if he's falling over. We don't want him to fall over. Tell you what. There we go, put that one in. Right, I feel that we need a big tag on here. And because we're over on that page, I think we'll have an altered paper clip. I can't honestly remember now if I did these altered paper clips with you or not. There we go, that's okay on there. And I think we will have another tag there. See what we've got in here, see if there's something else. That's a nice one, bit of purple. Right, so that's the first one. Put some stuff in there already. Is this a pocket? Yes, it is. Let's see. Will that fit in there? Yeah, that'll go there. Right, belly band, and this time I think we might have that one in because that's plain at that side. So it's just a matter of putting bits and bobs in really, and there might be some odd bits of decorating on the page. Now it's already got a little scrappy do in there. What if we have, no, I don't like that with the pink. Don't like it. Perhaps I need to move that somewhere else, perhaps, and then we've got, that's better, like that better. Right, I want to put a journaling card on here. So, what's the pocket? Oh, perhaps we'll put a pocket then. Perhaps we'll, I think it's a pocket. I think it's a pocket. No, it's not. I've sewn it up. Why did I sew that up? I've no idea why I did, but I'm going to put it there. Sorry, fishy. I'm just putting that off there. That's going to be a pocket. So let me just stick the bottom together. Stick the bottom together. Now, the other exciting news, it's Nelson's birthday today. David's done a lovely little happy birthday photo on Facebook. He's 7. He's 7 today. And it's a miserable day. We're going to go out and have a really lovely walk, go on the beach, and it's just not been fit. So I've given him an extra chew for a treat for his birthday. And then just probably take him locally when it stops. There's this great big cloud above our heads, and I think, oh, every time you think you're about to set off with him, it starts. So I can have something behind, and this is where I think the pink will go. Yeah, that's goes with that pink right in there better. Yeah, I like that. Like that better. Yeah. Okay, now we've got these two. I feel like this needs something on here. Now I've got this nice fabric, but the thing is, does it add, you know, it's going to add a bit of bulk. That's the only problem now. I'm a bit wary, aware, should I say aware. I can't see what I mean. Can't get my words quite right. I'm going to do that. I'm just conscious of the fact that it really can't cope with any more bulk. That's a nice bit there. Where's that gone? I'm really loving these now. They're like a staple now, me putting these in my journals. These ribbon paper clips, fabric paper clips. Okay, now just clip that in there so it doesn't flumble everywhere. We could even put a little bit of something there, couldn't we? Let's see what we've got, or shall I wait till I've placed something in all the journals? It doesn't matter really, does it? I can print more out, listen to me. I can print more out if I want. That is the beauty, isn't it, of using these printables. Right, I shall do a bit of collage on that later. Now then, this is a pocket. This is the vellum that I printed. So we need a large tag in here, I think. Now, this is, it is, but it's a shame to, really, it's a shame to use that one up there. So let's have a look for another big one. That won't go in easily, will it? Let it go in. This is on actually some fabric. I've printed on fabric, so that can go in there. Right, another one here. And I'm going to put that one in. That one in there, and I just want something small. There we go. I'll put something else on there to collage. Right, this one. Do I put another pocket on? Do I put another pocket on or not? You think you've got loads, don't you? But then when you've got to fill four signatures. Right, I think actually I'm going to put a bit of snippet roll on. And I've done it in the blue, variegated. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got any that's a bit more colourful. Right, that's the beauty, isn't it, of doing these snippets, because you just cut a bit where you fancy that you think goes. So yeah, so nothing much to tell you really. Just been sitting around feeling woolly headed watching the television. Oh, we watched The Star Is Born. Well, I watched The Star Is Born on Friday, the new one, because I've only ever watched the 1979 version, which was very good, with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. And I've not seen the latest one when it was on at the cinemas. Fabulous, fabulous. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And Lady Gaga, she was really good as acting in it. I was really impressed. That sounds awful, doesn't it? I was really impressed. I thought it was really well adapted from, I mean, there's been quite a few versions now. Let's see where we've got a bit further down. It was really good. Made me cry. I mean, I cried in the one in 79 and I went to see that at the cinema. Oh, and this did make me cry again. And I'd liked how they'd updated it, and they'd updated obviously the music with her music and what have you in it. And that was really good. And then and I think this is quite a recent edition, watched Rocket Man, Elton John's life story, and that was excellent. I really find myself having a lot more empathy for Elton John, because he has been a bit wild. I love his music, but he's been a bit wild, and I have more empathy and understanding for how that happened. He had a really difficult childhood, and bless him, he just wanted to be loved and accepted for who he is. And yeah, I found it a really good film. And the little boy as well that played Elton as a young lad was a lovely little actor. Well, they all were. They all acted. The acting was superb. So if you've not seen it, I do highly recommend. Right, I'm going to make a little pocket with that fishy there. So we really enjoyed it. I mean, I love his music anyway, so it was an excuse to have a good sing-song. And I could watch it again. In fact, I could watch both of them again, The Star Is Born and Rocket Man. They were both so good. And I even think, you know, there's sort of in Rocket Man, there's one or two sexual scenes. I think it was very tastefully done, and it wasn't overtly, like some of it was the interpretation of the dance and how the dancers were and what movements they were doing, so you knew what it represented, but it wasn't anyway offensive. And even the love scenes between the guy that was playing Elton and his sort of long-term boyfriend, who was his manager, and really didn't do right by him, I think, was so touching and lovely. And it showed, you know, and it's all about love, who you love and who you care for and who you're tender with. And I thought that was really beautifully done as well. So if you haven't seen those, I highly recommend that one. Now I'm going to have that as a bit of a tuck. I think that'd be nice. You could tuck something behind that. I'm getting ready for some lunch. I'm hungry. I remember how much. Yes, I could put two little things there. Yeah, like that. I've got him in there. I'm going to do a bit of collage on that page, I think. Oh, now then, that's what I've got that there for. This is some handmade paper that I had in my stash. That's not going to do it. I was excited because my latest paper and fabrics have come from Rachel, that I bought from Rachel. And fabulous. I've put some of it in here. I'll be hoarding it, no doubt. I've put some little snippets of the paper, Florentine paper, in here further on. So a little pocket there with some handmade, with some lovely sewing across it, some chain stitch in silver. So that is gorgeous. And I think we'll put that in there for now. On there. And then these can be moved about, can't they? It doesn't matter then, they can be put anywhere. And then on that side we've got that. There we go. So next, put a bit of collage there, and I'm going to put. Now then, let's have a look what bit of this I fancy on here. So it's quite drab, isn't it, that? Even though it's got a boat theme. I'm going to put it there. that on. I'm reading, I've got a video to do for CreatedbyCatherine on books, and you know, I'm behind with that, but it's middle grade May, so I always participate in middle grade May, so middle grade books. I'm not just going to totally read middle grade books this year, but I have a few that I fancied reading, and I'm reading one by Abby Elphinstone, who I think is a fabulous children's. I don't want that stamp right way around. I'm going to put it that way. Called Sky Song. Oh, and it's gorgeous. I'd have loved it as a child. Now I want to put, where did I put my fish? My extra fish, because I don't like that. I'm going to stick it there. Not for this particular journal. We don't want to look at a bit of a stamp catalogue. So I'm going to, so can you see? You just adapt. You can make the basics and you can just stick something over the top of something that you don't think fits. So I'm happy with that one now. Got my shell as a tab. I'm going to put something on there because a lot of these are from my old 1971 scientific annual, and which I want to turn into an ideas book. I've got an ideas book that I use a happy planner for, but it's bursting at the seams, it is. So do we put that in there? Because I've got that shell there, we've got the shell there, and I'm going to put which way around? No, that's not going the right way around. I'll have to have a shell then. Okay. Oops, it's very thick. Very thick, this Scrappy Doo, one of my Scrappy Doo pads. No, don't like it that way. I thought I would, isn't that funny? I thought I'd like it that way, but I don't. Where's that gone? Oh dear, am I making a pig's ear? Making a pig's ear of sticking that on. Is that, that's not stuck on well enough. Let's put a bit more under there. There we go. That's it. I think we better put a bit of something here for this. It's a bit delicate, don't it? We don't want it flapping about and getting torn, do we? There we go. There we go. Right. Now, actually, I think I don't want to put that in there now. That fish was a bit too obvious. Right, let's have a look. I thought I had some bigger pockets. I must have used all my big pockets. What's this up here? Bit of wave. No, I'll have to think about that. Might do some collage. Right, I wanted to put a fish on there. Come on, let's have a look what we've got. Yeah, it'll do. Sun's coming out now. I tell you, April showers in May. So I hope you're all okay. Please don't be put off having the vaccines because we're a bit woolly-headed. I think that's, I think it's a good sign. It sounds ridiculous, but last time when we were like it after the first, I felt as if like, because really it takes 2 to 3 weeks for really your immune system to kick in after any vaccine. And I really feel that, you know, it's just starting to cause a reaction. You know, I think our bodies are thinking, hang on a minute, you know, we need to recognise this. So I wouldn't let anything put you off having it. It's surprising how freeing it makes you feel. We're not going to go out and about and go mad and not follow the rules, but there's this sense of relief that, you know, sense of relief that takes over. And it's quite freeing just to be not worrying about it. Now I'm going to put this on here, I think, because we haven't found another. No, I've got this one, this tab with a little, yeah, we'll have that one, although I feel it's a bit too pink. I need a bit of something else on there. So yes, I mean, I used to do a lot of flu vaccines for industry, you know, or prisons. Some of the prisons I used to go and do the guards and what have you, make sure they got their flu jabs. And you know, it doesn't have a proper effect for about 2 to 3 weeks. Because it annoys me when people say, oh, I'm not having flu jab, it gives you flu. I got flu, and I only had it a week and I got flu. Well, that's because you were, you know, in contact with the virus for flu, and too early for the, you know, too early for the vaccine to be having proper effect. I'm going to put that nice one. A scrappy pad, or is it too? Oh no, it's bending that fish. I've got a thinner one. Let's have a look. No, it needs to be a tag, doesn't it, like the others? Yeah. So it can't give you coronavirus. If you catch, it means that, you know, till you've built up your immunity, you have to be extra careful. And if you do get the virus, you know, I mean, it's never 100%, is it? But if you do, it's, you know, it's usually because being in contact with it before you've got your immunity built up. So please don't not have it. And I know this is a craft channel, I'm not telling anybody. Everybody's got their own rights to make decisions and choices, and I do totally get that. So I'm not trying to preach at you, but you know, you can't expect anything else from a medical person, can you? There we go. Right up there. Okay. So I think I might do this as one, a half and half. Yeah, we might need, I'm going to put 2 on there, two clips on them. Okay, so yeah, we are not much further to go now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on filling in bits and bobs like I have been doing, because the video is getting on now. So thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to be able to do your video, even if I perhaps sound woolly. So thank you so much for joining me today, and take care out there, my lovelies, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.